And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the baseline, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo, let's go! What's good, everybody? Thank you guys so much for being here. I peeked and saw these people in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I am Scott Starboard. You all know that. This is the Scott Starboard Show. You wouldn't be here if you didn't know it, but it kind of feels fun to say it all the time. Why not? Speaking of which, I like to, I'm trying to mix it up. I'm brand new. I'm brand spanking new. I'm just fumbling along, trying to have a good time with you guys. Man. First of all, let me first just say, you know what we're doing here. It's Tuesday. Monday we had a nice long stream. I apologize, by the way, for being late. Monday we had a nice long stream. Alex isn't on Monday. But you know our boy, the king of comedy gold himself, Alex Stein, Primetime 99. Shout out to my boy. Alex is on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's his show, his main show. He does, a little, I shouldn't say little, because I missed one the other day. Thanks, Alex, for letting me know. Well, thanks, YouTube, for not letting me know. But, Alex did like a 7-hour stream or something like that. It was crazy. It was all for Memorial Day and everything, and I got to watch little bits and pieces today. There's so much I want to tell you. So much I need to share. For real though. Where do I even begin? But you know what we're doing tonight anyway. Like I said, Tuesday night, we tailgating for the pimp. The one and only pimp on a blimp. That's what happens every Tuesday. I apologize for being late. Blame it on the damn traffic. It's not my boss's fault. Sure ain't my fault, man. My muscles are killing me. Trying to get out of work quick. It's just the way it is. Here in half-ass sunny Massachusetts. Oh man, there's so many things. My brain goes in so many directions. I need to just focus. Focus, man. Let's focus it up. So, focusing on a little something real quick. Like I said, I peeked at the chat. Thank you guys for being here because I always love you guys. But believe me, I could do this without you. It wouldn't be fun whatsoever. Where do I begin? First of all, no matter what, my shout out to my wife. I love you with all my heart and soul. My wife constantly keeps telling me, you don't have to say that all the time on your stream, it's all right, blah, blah, blah. And it makes me want to say it more. She set my stream. I was running super late. Honestly, I was about to have to cancel the show. And if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have the damn show. Shout out Mrs. Starboard. Let's go. But here's the deal. I don't know how many of you, if at all any of you, were watching the Karen Reed trial today on the Glarers channel. Now, I want to give a massive, super massive, from the bottom of my heart and soul, shout out to my boy, Will the Glarer. Man, I'll just tell you guys. So yes, you guys know how I usually open the show. Most of the time I open the show with a silly little character or something like that. It took me a long time before I even figured out how to run OBS and StreamYard and all that stuff. I racked my brain. I almost even spent a whole bunch of money to hire somebody to teach me how to install the old Snapchat program. Now, all you Snapchatters out there, I wasn't. I'm not really a Snapchatter. Like, my kids do that shit, and it's cute every once in a while. It's like, let's take a picture together. Look we have dog ears. Look at our dog ears. And it's cute and fun, but it just never really was my thing. But I found out, because I'm like, all right, so there's a guy out there named Kyle Dunnigan. Shout out to Kyle Dunnigan. He's one of the best impersonators out there. And Kyle, I'm like, how does he get these faces? He does like Sylvester Stallone. He's like, hey, can we get yo's in the chat? Somebody give me a yo. Hey, yo out there. He does it way better than me. But I'm like, how the hell does he do it? I messaged him. And finally one day he got back to me and he's like, it's an old version of Snapchat, dude. And I'm like, that's all I need to know. So this was like 5 years in the making. So I finally figured out how to do it, got the whole thing downloaded, and I don't know why, but it comes out looking like dog shit. And I've tried it on fancy computers, expensive computers, mid-level computers, and cheap computers, and it all comes out like dirt. I don't know what the hell the deal is. Back when Snapchat was first starting to do this type of stuff, it was sort of open sourced, which means that it's free for anybody to mess with their coding. So people would, make their own apps. You can have dog ears. You can, have a big cheese head if you're a Green Bay Packers fan. All type, whatever you can imagine, the people did it. So I'm guessing maybe the one I choose, right? It's, it says pick a picture from your, files. So I click on the picture, and I have downloaded, like with the stupid Beverly Cannoni one yesterday, right? I know, I'll get to the point. I know. I'll get to the point, though. I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out. I should just do Stephen A. Smith for the rest of my life, because I think we share the same voice, which is terrifying. But 20 years ago when I first saw Stephen A. doing cold pizza, never in my wildest imagination would I think that my voice resembles Stephen A. And I'll tell you what. But back to what I was saying. So the Snapchat app, I'm guessing maybe I'm picking the wrong one, because the way I do it, it's just you click on the thingamabob, which one you want to use. You open up your pictures and your device, and then you click on it, and it molds perfectly to your face. You don't even have to get rid of the background. If there's two people in the picture, somehow it magically knows which one I want, because the one I picked to Beverly Cannoni had Karen Reed in it. And I was like, maybe it's going to have Karen Reed's, like, side picture. Because you got to find one that's, like, flush, straight, looking forward. Long story short, I know. It looked like Planet of the Apes. So, short story that I made long. Back to being short again, hopefully. Yeah, right. I messaged Will the Glare today. Shout out, my boy, I love that dude anyway. But, so I said, hey, check, because like, this, in normal court, there's long breaks. But in Judge Beverly Cannoni's crappy court, there's friggin' breaks all day long. Half days, days off, it sucks. But if you finally get a day, there's like, let's just take a break, everybody. Take 20. Oh, it's going to be an hour and a half for lunch, hour and a half. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I thought to myself, because I watch The Young Jerk. Shout out, Mike. I know you guys, Will and Mike, don't get along. Whatever. I'm on the right. I think both of these guys are lefties, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. We're all in this for Karen Reed. And to be honest, they're both great, awesome friggin' guys. I know they're beefing with each other. Keep me out of it. I love yous both. I super love the Glare more right now, though. Sorry, Mike. And I'll tell you why. Because I asked him, in the break, one of the breaks, because he'll show like Microdots, shout out Microdots, who does amazing Karen Reed, like reconstructive type of videos, and they're like documentary, super high quality, worthy stuff, and they're friggin' amazing. So, I was like, yeah, watch it. And he finally did later on in the show, and he's like, it's 8 minutes. And I know, believe me, Will, I know. When was trying to chef it up last night while I was watching our boy Dark Match Steve. Shout out to my boy Dark Match Steve. I was watching Dark Match and I was trying to edit the thing, and I was trying to chop it up to make it shorter. It's actually longer than 8 minutes. Problem too is I wanted to leave a little bit of the intro that I used where Will the Glarer, shouts me out. He doesn't really, but I made it look like he did. Tough nuggies. So I left that in. It's probably like an extra almost minute itself. So I tried to break it down. Long story short, it's playing. And granted, I knew it's not my best work. It's probably my worst work, but at least it's like Karen Reed, like strict Karen Reed audience, so I figured they'd get a kick out of it. I guess not. I mean, it was half and half. So I'm eternally grateful for everybody who thought it was funny, who was giving me words of encouragement. But people were like, oh my God, stop this, please. They were like, just crushing me. And I'm like, damn. Like, I mean, I could take criticism, but it was like, when it's art, when I put out a piece of art, it's like, that's when I can still take the criticism, but, it's not like a lash out, a lash in. I'm like, oh my God, they don't like me. They really, really don't like me. But that's one of the biggest reasons why I want to start shouting out my wife, because I text my wife, I'm like, man, remember I told you earlier, Will the Glare is going to review my thing? It didn't go over well. And she ended up going back and watching it. She's like, it was fine. She's like, Will said he was laughing and it was great. And man, she brought me up because I was like, oh, I'm never doing an impression ever again. Like, I was in that mode. To be honest, shout out to my boy BW, our boy BW. I'm not going to get into what we said personally, but we were talking about stuff, and I mentioned to him how when I was younger, I wanted to be a movie star. I didn't want to be on Broadway. Maybe I'd do a TV show after a few movies. I wanted Leonardo DiCaprio's career. I wanted Robert De Niro before he turned into a libtard. That's the career I want. I wanted Ray Liotta, So I went to so many auditions. And the thing is, I always, especially when I was a teenager, like I'd go to an audition for a teenager and they're like, we just had a role 3 months ago that would have been perfect for you. It was for a fifth grader. I'm like, what? What do you mean a fifth grader? What do you mean, that TV show? Are you spotting the fifth grader? No, dummy. It was a movie that we needed someone who looked like they were in fifth grade, little boy. I'm like, little boy. Little boy. Mama. No, but it did. I'm joking, but it did. Like after a while, and then I'd go to stuff and they're like, yeah, like, and then I'd go to stuff for way younger roles. I'm like, after being told 14, 15 times that you look way too young to pull off your own age, I started going for younger stuff, and they're like, oh, you look a little bit too old. I just got so many rejections, and people are always nice, by the way. They really were. I know, casting couch, ha, ha, ha. Nobody really did that to me. I don't know. I guess I wasn't, guess I didn't look that young. But in all seriousness, like, I really worked at it. I told you guys before, I got my headshots from Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's personal photographer. Shout out Lynn McCann. I hope you ain't mad at me. I know you're retired now. I gave it 5 college tries. I kept doing it, and the rejection hurt. And today it was just like a reminder. I was like, no. I'm like regretting, like, I shouldn't have did it. A lot of people, even Will the Glare was like, yeah, it looks like a Planet of the Apes mask. I hope that's not your real face, bro. And it was funny. And they, I'm glad everybody had sort of a good laugh. Half of them did. But, oh, God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that, but I'll tell you right now, when I even peeking in at the chat, which I'm going to get to in a second, it was just like, you know what? I got the greatest wife, like my wife's amazing. I got amazing kids. I got super great friends. All of y'all in the chat. It's like, who gives a damn? What do I get to worry about? You know what I mean? Suck it up, Buttercup. So I started feeling a little bit better halfway through the day. I'm like, how the hell with it? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I really want to do like the opening anymore. I'm going to have to figure out something else. But I can't not do impersonations. I've been doing that shit my whole life. But real quick, there's a lot of shit going on. We got DeSantis news. DeSantis all up out of the blue. We got even bigger real news with Sam Hyde and Fishtank. I don't want to spoil it, but it's coming, baby. It's good stuff, and we're going to watch a little bit of it. Probably get copyright striking, and that's all good. Real quick, I almost forgot. What Will the Glairer really said that like hooked me up is somebody was giving me shit in the chat, and he was like, he's like, dude, this dude just started out. He's just starting out. Like, this is still funny. Like, he's made me laugh a few times. Like, relax. He's brand new. Like, give him a break. That, like, to me, that went so far, dude. I can't. I know you're always a good dude, Will. You like a good soul. Honestly, big heart, good soul. I already knew it. I've seen it. I've been watching it for a long time. But man, having it hit my direct heart and soul was cool. Cooler than I could possibly put into words. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, like, I appreciate it. I think the build, like, maybe I should have spent a couple extra bucks and like did a super chat to say like, hey, I don't do this character all the time. It's just one character. I thought you guys would find funny. I'm a friggin' idiot. All I know is a lot of people too are like, he's copying Auntie Deb. Now, for those of you who don't know, Auntie Bev is the garbage, corrupt, numbskull, brain dead, moron judge in the Karen Reed case. There's a dude out there, and please watch his stuff and subscribe to him. He's awesome. He goes by Auntie Deb. And I think literally Beverly Cononi like threatened to sue him or something happened because he changed it from Auntie Bev to Auntie Deb. And he does it great. I clearly was like copying a lot of his style and how he did it. It was truly an homage. I wasn't trying to. I don't do Auntie Bev impersonations for a living, you know. But your boy ate a bunch of humble pie, and I swallowed it down. I had to open my belt a little bit. I ate too much humble pie today, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta eat a little bit of humble pie or a lot of humble pie, even though I really wasn't in the mood for a humble pie. I sort of asked for a big slice, right? But that's all right. I'm just playing. But that's how my day went. Real quick, before I even get to it, speaking of days, okay? Oh, we have a long Memorial Day weekend. I don't know about where all y'all are at, but here in the Northeast, it's been garbage every single weekend. It's overcast, a little bit of rain, overcast, a little bit of rain every single day. We go back to work today, barely a cloud in the sky, beautiful dark blue skies. In the 70s. Are you kidding? It was chilly. On Friday, it was freezing cold. And now it's like, come on, really? Unbelievable. Another unbelievable thing are you beautiful people. Let me check in with the chat. I like I said, I peeked at the beginning. Morgan Elizabeth! What's up? She said, fish tank, let's get go! I cannot wait either. Morgan, I cannot wait. I'm busting, Jerry. I'm busting. I was like, I was waiting for Blood Games 3.5. But I'll wait for Blood Games 4.5 because I need me some fish tank. It's been too long. Sam and Jet, it's been too long. I know you guys are working on World Peace too and all that. And just so Sam Hyde out there, just so you know, brother, I'm not that far of a drive from you. We're basically neighbors. We're neighbors. You hear that? Try to say neighbor. We're neighbors. We're neighbors, and I can be down there the second you need me. Please let me be on World Peace 3. It would be, I grew up wanting to be on SNL. Now now I'm grown up, and I want to be on World Peace. Fuck SNL. But shout out. Another Superstar. You guys are all superstar. Bob Cook's in the place to be. Oh my God. I made a little thing for Bob Cook. Bob, I don't know if you saw it on Twitter or X. I took that little I took a little screen grab from Bubba's show this morning shouting you out. He's like, Bob Cook's a machine. He's a painting machine. He's a friggin' machine. It's amazing. And I was like, my boy, that's my boy. I friggin' screen recorded it while I was working. It was a little hectic, but whatever. I even made a little logo. I took the Bubba. I'll show you in a minute. That's why I put it on Twitter so we can see it here. But shout out to my boy. My other man right here, Airplane Willie. Let's go. Let's go. I love Airplane Willie. Scott won't even get out of the opening character for its prime time, bro. I like doing the opening character. Now I don't know what to do with myself. I'll figure it out. All jokes aside, I'll figure it. I can't believe you said that, Airplane Willie. That's what my whole complaining ass openings about today, but that's all right. And by the way, we will get to the king of all content right here. Some Alex Stein goodness. He's got a pretty cool guest on. I'll talk about it in a little while. By the way, like I said, I'm sorry I'm late. It was either don't do the show or be 10 minutes late. And I'm like, you know, Bill O'Reilly, this bitch. Fuck it, we'll do it live. So we here. OOG7, let's go, man. Thank you for being here. You know I love you. He said, hello, Star Screamers or Starboarders. We'll figure something out. Just like, you know, everything else. Brand spanking new, and I'll figure it out. Fucking figure it out one way or the other. Truth is unbreakable. What up, girl? What's good? She said, let's go. Congrats, over 1,000 subs. She said, and close to 2K. Celebrate. Thank you so much. I meant to say it on yesterday's show. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'll take it. We are at like 1.83K followers. And rising, baby. Let's go. I probably either after... I don't know. I got to call BW. Me and BW are supposed to have a conversation. I was supposed to call him like 50 different times. So I think after the show, I'm going to give him a call. I mean, we'll still be watching Alex, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to put in the application. Finally. I mean, it's not real. Well, I guess it's a real application. You know, I got to do the thing on YouTube. It has to be an affiliate, and I don't see why it wouldn't be. But thank you, Truth. Thank you for pointing that out. I totally waited. Wait, how did he go from 780 subs to 1.85? Airplane Willie, your guess is as good as mine, but you know, what do they say? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, something like that. I don't know. I'll take it. I have no clue how it happened, but I'm not complaining. That's cool with me. It's cool with me. That's impressive, I know. Morgan said, I've been posting looking for people to sub to Scott's channel all over. I know. Morgan, you know I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Another person I want to shout out to, by the way, Alex B. Alex B is the absolute man. He left a comment on yesterday's show, man. It's straight up, right in the fields. It hit me right in the fields. The Monkey King Cobra, that is my man. That's my man right there. He should have won Fish Tank, damn it. Alex B, you should have won Fish Tank. You're my favorite fish tanker. Don't be mad out there. Taylor, you know I love you. Trisha, my girl. There's a bunch of you. Done, yeah. I mean, I go on and on and on. Jimmy's my boy now. Alex B should have got his Alex B carried, you know, Fish Tank 3 for almost half the thing. Bert was weird and fun, but people didn't really figure him out yet. Alex B left. However he left, next thing you know, it's just the Bert show, and that's how he won. That was Alex B's show to lose. To win, but he ended up losing. But you know what I'm saying. Well, he didn't really lose because he had to go, but whatever. He made a pretty lasting impression leaving, though. A lot of people try to make a grand entrance, or a grand exit, rather. Alex B made a pretty damn big grand exit. I'll tell you that right now. Thomas Gilson! My man, I love you to pieces, brother. Thank you so much for being here. The Bubba Rub, of course. Yes. Listen, I'll take a good rub as well as I give it. Believe me, I love, truly do promoting up other people. So I don't think Bubba knows that I exist. It's not like I'm trying to weasel myself into his life or anything. But it would be nice for him to know who the hell I am. That'd be cool. Lummy's my boy. Lummy knows what's up. The Bubba Army, I'm learning more and more every day. First of all, I've said it a million times. I am Bubba Army. I love Bubba Army. But, just like the chat rats, because I'm a chat rat forever, for life and forever. Of course, Alex Stein, chat rats represent. But, we have our infighting too. We have our little shits that go on. I just don't want anybody mad at me in the Bubba Army. I love all you guys. If, there's no, people get a little jealous and stuff. They'll be like, what's he trying to do? He's trying to come in and be friends with Bubba. Well, it's like, well, a little bit, but I'm trying to be friends with all you guys. What the hell are you talking about? So I ain't here to do nothing but just chill. And speaking of just chilling, Daniel Graham's in the house, my boy, chilling like a mug. What's good? Whoa, 1.85K subs. It's... I don't know, but I'll take it, baby. I love it. I know Morgan is a friggin' machine. Bob Cook and Morgan, both machines. I don't have my notifications on for Discord, and I was like, oh my God, Morgan's been blowing me up on Discord, all these other places. I don't want to give away all of her promotion secrets. But I was like, oh my God, because I noticed, I'm like, whoa, I'm getting 5 or 6 subs. What the hell's going on? Whoa, I just got 3 more subs. What? I just got 7 subs. I'm like, this girl's on fire. This girl is on fire. Now I'm afraid to sing. One of the Glarers audience is going to be like, oh my God, my fucking ears, dude. Shut this dude up. Why am I insecure? I shouldn't be insecure. I'm just goofing. I'm really not insecure. I'm picking fun of myself. I'm picking fun of me. It's all about picking fun of myself. What do I say? Where do I go? Did I read everything? Johnny Z Freidley, my dog. I love Johnny Z. I love all you guys. You know that. I don't respond right away. I'm doing my nails. Morgan's doing her nails. Morgan is going to need a little... yeah, I know. Yeah, Plain Will, you ain't wrong. Listen, once I start getting getting my S together over here, my shiz, once I start getting my shiz together, love me. For real, once I start getting my shiz together, Alex wants to be on the show as a guest. Of course, Morgan's going to be up here as a guest. Oh my God, I almost forgot. I got to hurry up. Our boys, both of them, Matthew Adams and Bad Buddhist, are at an Antifa rally. Holy crap, there's so much stuff going on today in Seattle, live right now. I want to stream snipe them. Let me go through these stuff. Don't be mad at me if I skip you kind of fast, because BW is in the house. It's a great Scott. Great BW. Love you, man. SD, my boy. Whoop, whoop. Sean. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to Brick. The Unknown Turtle. Congrats on 1K. I love you. Girl, you know that. For life. Mrs. Starboard, we salute you. Yes, she does rock. She's amazing. Do me! Canadian whiskey, smooth and oaky. That's my man right there. Snizzuk! Slizzair is the man. What do you say? Say, Airplane Willie, why do you have heat with DMS? Do you get DMS heat? I don't know what's going on. See this one? Look at it. I didn't even read it. What did I just say? I love every last one of you Bubba Army people. I don't ever want beef with anybody. I hate that. I mean, it happens. I'm just saying, I love all you guys. How do you surmise I have heat with DMS? See? What the hell's... I'm not even going to read it. I would if I didn't have too much else going on. Frank Castle's Morbidly Obese. What's good? How we making out? But yo, we're doing fantastic, brother. Thank you so much for being here, man. Wow, that's great. Daniel Grant said, we got you, brother. You do you and hone your craft on your own terms. Screw the naysayers. You definitely have camera presence. Oh man, and can perform. Haters gonna hate it. I appreciate that. I know I'm sort of half being a little wine bag. I've gotten over it during the day, but it stung a little bit. But I'll tell you what though, honest to God, shout out to Caroline Forth, Heidi Costa, and all the real ones out there. I've known you, I was going to say girls, but guys and girls, I've known y'all for years at Turtle, going through with Turtle Boy. Shout out to my boy, Turtle Boy, of course. Aiden Kearney is the man, Kearney. But yeah, they were like, yo, don't be rude to my man. That's Scott Starboard. That's my friend. I'm like, oh, man. There was love. There was love everywhere. I shouldn't focus on the negative, but I wasn't expecting it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I wasn't expecting, like, everybody to be falling backwards. Like I said, I knew it wasn't my best work, especially the mug, like the chat, the Snapchat filter was terrible. It was the best one I could find, by the way. I have, like, I think 9 pictures to choose from, and, like, the show was getting a little close. I had other shit to do. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. Danny Graham, I so appreciate that. My cat is attacking me. One of my cats was sitting on the chair. I was like, yes, I get to show off my cats like Alex does. The freaking thing ran off on me. Dag nabbit. We got to come up with a Scott Starboard crew name. Yes, man. Maybe the Starboard Shipmates. Shipmates cool. Or Castaways. That's good. Something ship related. If we go with Star-Lord Portmanteau, then we could be Starboard Guardians. That'd be sick too. We'll figure something out. But let me get over. I got my big head. Why'd I get the big head with my little tiny? I don't want my big ugly mug up there. I want my little cutie mug. Look at it, so cute. It's so adorable in the corner. We gotta find him. Where is he? I have all these stories. I can't even get to him. Dag nabbit, I hate being late. We're just gonna go to jerking your chain over here. Matthew Adams, please be live. I just want a stream site. We'll check in with him. Is this the newest one? Nope. Oh shit! I think he's still live. Let's go. What's he saying? Oh, it's only 45 seconds. He was live. Uh-oh, that's it? Uh-oh. You know what? I wanted to stream snipe it straight up, but Matthew Adams, he's like me, new into the game and into what he's doing, but he's got great equipment, amazing attitude, smart as a whip. I know he's gonna put all this stuff on YouTube later, so tomorrow we're gonna have to cover that because time. What has become of me? Wrong thing. What did I do? Here we go. All right. So I kind of already blew it, but let's get to the goody good bag, right? I blew it a little bit and said what I said, but look at this. Fishtank 4 official trailer. Holy cannoli or whatever it is I was thinking of saying. I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. It's only a minute and something. Watch this. Ready?
My role models are Willano Azul because of his dedication, Solid Snake because of how he respects people.
Woo! The fish tank is a fully automated smart house.
Fully monitored smart house.
Fully monitored.
I'm so autistic that on my birthright trip to Israel, they put me in the special needs group.
8 contestants.
It's like a little bit of crack. It happens. It really does happen.
6 weeks.
Here's what you're going to realize about season 4. I'm the protagonist.
No privacy.
I pull my penis out. I pull my penis out. Do something that'll get me kicked out. Something bad, I don't know.
No phones.
Because I keep like sensing this is the autism in people. Just
We heard what you said. We know when you go to the bathroom. And one winner is gonna walk away with $8,000. Welcome back to Fishtank.
Woo! Let's go! Oh my God, can't wait. Damn, they've come a long way from Fish Tank Season 1. I mean, there's always good stuff. I'm terrified every time Jack Vincent has something. I mean, not when I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming, it's like, uh-oh, Jack, what did you post? Oh, okay. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Now my voice is probably hoarse enough where I could do Christopher Lloyd.
My role models are
My role model yeah, I don't know if this is a different one or the same one. Fully automated, monitored. Yeah, it's probably the same one. But see, when I see him wearing that, he's wearing the Gold Striker outfit from season 1. Every season of Fish Tank, Sam Hyde's like a different, host. He has a different name. Sort of still the same antics, but a little tweak to them. But when I see that, it's like, oh, snap. They bringing it back to the old school. Because I'm an old fool who's so cool. I better tell I have the worst habit of making a title for the stream, and then I never talk about the title. It's sort of hilarious, but it might be a little annoying for somebody out there who's like, dude, I just watched this guy's whole stream. Didn't do anything. Now I just sounded like Bill Burr. It's like, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Yeah, my pollen's kicking my tuchus, man. Not only just yelling and screaming, but oh man, pollen is so bad right now. Now I might divide people with this one. I don't know. This is what I tweeted. I told every one of the DeSantis simps, DeSantis sucks. Now I know I would. There's I'd climb a mountain bigger than Mount Everest, eating a Klondike bar or whatever, if I could have DeSantis as the Massachusetts governor. Don't get me wrong. He's done great shit for Florida. I just knew, like, him trying to, like, weasel behind Trump's back and betray him, that right there set me off. Then I went back and started noticing things about DeSantis that I'm like, oh my glob. If you go back and look at his voting record when he was a senator, yeah, not good. Especially not for gun rights. But whatever. He was young. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. I'm, probably his age. If I go to the Senate, there's going to be no, oh, he was young excuses. For this, there is. I've never streamed before, so there is a learning curve. There's no learning curve when you go into the Senate and you're like, oh, let me read the bill. Yeah, no, I'm not voting for that. You know what I mean? But whatever. But one thing I didn't like about DeSantis, yeah, I can't do a big long DeSantis rant, is like he does political stunts. He was trying to build up his name so he could run for president. That's all it was. DeSantis has done great stuff for Florida, like I said, so don't be mad at me. But look at this fool. Look at this wacky, silly, ridiculous thing. Breaking, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis just went off about no Doge cuts being voted on by Congress. Doge fought the swamp, and so far, the swamp has won. Don't tell me it can't be done. Elon Musk went into Doge effort. He was getting lampooned, firebombing his Tesla dealerships, media snaring at him relentlessly. We have a Republican Congress, and to this day, we, at the end of May, past Memorial Day, and not 1 cent in Doge cuts have been implemented by Congress. That's one of the reasons why we need a... Oh, shit, did I read this wrong? It's all right. Before we listen to this thing, you know, I can't rely on X anymore. Where? Ooh, this pisses me off. How do I find the damn thing? Ready? Oh, this is the glare. Shout out to the glare. That's it. That is it. Shoot, I don't have time for this. Here we go, right here, right? I'm looking right here, and it's like Doge cuts, blah, 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 and it says, DeSantis doesn't like Doge cuts. And I'm like, this chucka-lucka. I ain't gonna lie. If DeSantis is just mad at Congress, then I'm gonna have to take my tweet down. I don't think I've ever taken a tweet down because I'll leave my mistakes up. But I'd have to take that back. Damn it! That's what happens! Not paying attention. Everything else still holds water. Because DeSantis is like, DeSantis sends 13 or 15 illegal aliens to Martha's Vineyard. Cool stunt, bro. Except you allowed I believe it's 2.1 million illegals to live in Florida. You know what I mean? Like, get them out. It's the reason why houses are, every house is a multi-million-dollar home now, is because you have too many damn people living here and not enough houses. So supply and demand, it's just one of those things. Talk about Steve. My man's in the house. What's good, brother? Oh, my glob. The people here in Florida love DeSantis. Bro, like I said, airplane, don't be mad. I think he's... It's between either him and Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem truly never locked down for COVID, but I mean, DeSantis has done so much more than just being one of the greatest, if not the greatest, governor when it came to COVID. I don't know. I just wanted to pick on him. I thought it'd be fun to talk about, damn it, but I think he was right. I don't even know. I got so much other shit. I want to get to this Bob Cook thing, and we're going to talk about Alex. I got seconds here. Seconds. It's running out, people. Yes, DeSantis, I still picked on you. Sorry if you were right. The way I read that right now, it sounds like DeSantis is mad at Congress for not making the Doge cuts. To which I say, amen. That's right, DeSantis. I told all you DeSantis Sims that DeSantis was great. You never listen to me. Shit. That's all right, whatever. Fuck. Thomas Massey, I don't know, this dude's like, doesn't vote for the big, beautiful bill. I heard this one on the radio, so I know what I'm talking about with this one. He's like, I'm like, part of me likes Thomas Massey, but when I find out he votes more with the Democrats than with Trump, he's a grifting. See you next Tuesday. He's like, it has issues. I chose to vote against it. Like, Thomas Massey's just a little bitch ass. People found this little Anthony Weiner dude and started calling him out on the streets. Pretty funny. But I want to get to... But all right, so I'm going to have to do this quick. Look who prime time Alex Stein has on tonight. Can you believe this? He has a sitting mayor, Mayor Gerard Hudspeth. Of course it's Hudspeth. Mayor Gerard Hudspeth. Shout out. Now, these two had some viral moments with each other. We'll see you later on the show. All right, so here's the shout out to Bob Cook. Bob, if you haven't seen this, I hope you like it, brother. I made this just for you. This is love from Bubba.
Let me, again, I got to thank Bob Cook, Mushroom Mitch, Big Red, Travis, and Tease for Operation Kayfabe that helped me out this past weekend. God, Bob Cook is absolutely a machine, an absolute machine. So look
at that. I made that just for you, buddy.
Let me, again, I got to thank Bob Cook, Mitch Mushroom.
Bob Cook's the absolute.
Let me, again, I got to
go. Come on. Why won't you pause where I need you to? I made that for you. Reach up to 100,000 more viewers now. Really? I gave you money, X, and you didn't do that for me now, did you? Damn it. I want to make a Bob Cook t-shirt.
Let me,
I'll keep hitting the button. I want to make a Bob Cook t-shirt. I made that for you earlier, brother. Shout out, dude. You always have my back. And I appreciate you, Bob Cook. Dude.
Let me,
I really, truly, honestly do. You are the man. And Bob Cook is a legend. He really is, man. And I hope nobody feels like I'm, giving one person too much love. I give love to everybody, but Bob Cook deserves his flowers right now, man. I love Bob Cook. He's always had my back. He's one of the first people to come and watch the stream. Also, Stacy G, shout out. I know this is like a crappy time of the day for Stacy G to be able to watch. But yeah, Bob Cook, man, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really want to make that damn t-shirt for you. That'd be sick, man. It's a Bubba Army Bob Cook shirt. Nasty. It'd be so good. Oh, Bob Cook, he said thanks, Scott. Man, thank you. I appreciate you. Daniel Graham said, it's funny as hell watching you self-correct in real time, Scott. You should teach a master class in that because nobody does that these days. Hey, when you're wrong, you're wrong. Daniel Graham, I don't understand why people can't just say they're wrong. Like, it's okay being wrong. I'm wrong, right? Big deal. I'm wrong. I learned from it. I'm never doing Auntie Bev ever again. Damn it. Oh, I thought it was going to be funnier than it was. The Glarus said it was pretty funny. I don't know. I just didn't expect so much hate on the Glarus channel. But it was no hate from you guys. I love you guys. On that note, we better get going. I'm actually like a minute behind. So, you know what time it is? Alex Stein's on right now. Well, he's got 3 minutes, but we better get our Tookuses over there. Get your chat rat tails over to Alex's show. After that, it's our boy, Dark Man Steve. You know the deal. That's the lineup, baby. That's the best lineup going. I know Daniel Graham and a bunch of y'all want me to start streaming on Rumble. Rumble's got their little morning lineup. Well, we have our afternoon lineup. It starts at 6 p.m. with me, 7 with Alex, 8 with DMS, with Dark Man Steve. I hope to see you guys there because I'll be in there, chat ratting it up, having a good old time. All right, I got to go. Hopefully I'll be on time tomorrow. I truly do apologize for being late. It's out of my hands, but I didn't want to go on my phone. It's cheesy, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't have the same feel, At least not for the show. Maybe a side thing. All right, I'll shut the hell up. Get over to Alex's. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here for real. All right, let's go have some more fun over at Alex's, shall we? We shall. I can hit the button.